So if you're interested in backing to lay or exploiting the opportunities that front-running horses present, this clip is for you. Okay, so very quickly we're going to introduce you to a new feature that we've got on the site that's going to allow you to find potential back to lay selections on any given day in a very short space of time. So what we're talking about? We're talking about the problem that exists when you trying to make a short list of your potential back to lays for that day. Now, if you've ever looked on like a Saturday afternoon, there's a huge amount of races and it can take up a massive amount of time. That being the most extreme example, particularly in busy points throughout the year. The problem with this is A, it takes quite a bit of time, and B, when you're sifting through all the different options, you can actually miss out on some good opportunities because there's so much to go through. So the solution we've got for you is quite simple. We're going to do it for you. It's available to absolutely everyone at the moment. There'll be a link below this video that you can click to find this shortlist page. But basically, each and every day, around 10 AM, give or take 5-10 minutes, we're going to update a short list of potential back to lays for the day based on their historic behaviour, whether they've previously been front-running horses that have led the race. From this point, you'll need to go and do a little bit of your own work. Obviously, there's so many variables involved, it would just be foolish to say that this is definitely going to happen in most instances. But basically what we're trying to do is give you the short list so you can zero in on the best opportunities for the day, and you can quickly go through them and you can pick and choose some good selections in a very short space of time without missing anything out. So like I said, it's designed for your first port of call, if you like. Obviously you've got things like horses' behaviour down at the start, any potential confrontation for the lead in a race and all that kind of guff explained in other places, but this is the place to go in the morning. We can make your mind up very quickly if it's something you want to pursue for the rest of the day, particularly on a day when there's like 40 races on a Saturday. But I just wanted to stress there, really, which I was adding in, is it's not a definitive answer to just having a back to lay selection and making a load of money. There is no A plus B equals instant money and trading when it comes to sort of like refining potential back to lays like that. So just to put that into context, we've got an example for you here. We're going to go over on the screen. So once you click the link below, you'll visit this page. You can see in this example there's two selections for the current day, one at Aintree, one at Wexford. It's the 150 is Brandon Hill and the 345 is presenting Mahler. So on some days you may find that there's a little note here that says there are no selections today, and that's purely because we'd rather have quality selections over quantity. I know some people want selections every single day, but the reality is there isn't always a great opportunity every single day. So on those occasions it's better off just to keep the powder dry and not get involved. On a Saturday and days like that, it's more than likely there'll be far more than two. So if we take a look at how these selections actually performed, we'll pop over to Timeform. That recording of them selections was previously in the week sometime, I'm not sure which day. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the top here and search for the horses that were selections. So we've got Brandon Hill in the top box on the right there, and we'll have a little look at its in play low to see if it outperformed its current starting price. So on the 28th of October, you can see that was the race at Aintree that we just seen on the screen there. You can see obviously the race type, the overall result, it come 5th, and over on the right there you've got the BSP, which is the Betfair starting price, and then the in-play high or low, obviously high being if it won and the low being the lowest traded price if it didn't win. So you can see it started at 11.67 and it traded at a low of 4.4, which is less than half of its price. You need to do a little bit more homework to see if that was as a result of front running, although it's more than likely it was. You can see if we look at some of these other results below on previous days where this horse has run, it's always actually, well, pretty much always beaten its starting price. So that would be a positive trade and that would have been a useful selection. So if we type in the other selection at the top there, presenting Mahler, You can see actually it's run again since that recording. This is obviously a bit delayed on the 15th of November, where it didn't perform so well, but back on the 28th of October at Wexford, where it came up as a selection, you can see it started at 13 and it traded at a low of 7.8, and previously on the runs before it, once again, the majority of the times that is run is in play low price. It's actually been a lot lower than its Betfair starting price. Not necessarily saying these selections are going to half in price each time, because it's not a case of dobbing them, it's more a case of finding a potential back to lay on the day.